Hello friend, how is it going? Welcome back to Total Maintenance YouTube channel. New customer. Today first time in my shop. 2004 Toyota Tacoma with incredible 274,000 miles on the odometer. There was a Oktoberfest at local brewery. I met the owner. He said, "Hey, you're a Total Maintenance guy, huh? Can I have your card? I would like to bring my taco for detailed inspection, so let's do the best job we can do for him, huh?" I spent very detailed and long time with him outside, and the vehicle was still in front of the shop. We discussed everything, and I already pointed bunch of stuff which he had not clue about. In this video, let's focus on the radiator engine coolant leak. He's not obviously or apparently one of these DIYers. So as we are standing around, I'm like, "Hey, where is your coolant?" This is expansion tank, and no matter where I look at it, I don't see any either red coolant, which was the factory fill, was the red, which is called Toyota Long Life, or if somebody was servicing it later, they should or they could put Toyota Super Long Life coolant in the cooling system. So this is the first thing. We look at this and I'm like, where is your coolant? After that, I'm looking here on the radiator, and we were outside, so you don't see it right away, but look when you lean inside of the vehicle. Look at the color. What do you see, my friend? Will you not say that this is coolant coming out of the radiator somehow and sitting on that edge? I will say so. Not only that, I believe right here it's still wet. It's not just the crystals which happened, but it's also wet. So will you not say that we have some kind of a radiator coolant leak? And if you discover this, where is the first place you will be looking at? Well, I tell you where I will look. I will look around the radiator cap. That correctly always tells us never open when hot, because there's pressure in the cooling system, so never open it hot. I already don't like how it's placed because the lettering is away from me. As a perfectionist, I would like to have it the other way. So let's look right here. So I don't see around the radiator cap any leakage. That's why I'm looking, because that's the cheapest part to replace. These are like $10, maybe OEM Toyota 1520, and that's a max. But we don't see any crystallization underneath, and we see all these crystals of the coolant everywhere. Let me fix this light so we can continue. Now, using a zoomage on this lens, I would like to ask you if you can find where it's leaking from. I already see it from here. That's where we are. We went the other way. I'm leaning over the driver's front wheel, and please look at this footage, these pictures, and tell me, where is it leaking from? I'm trying to hold it as steady as possible. So look, there is most of it there. Is it leaking around that upper radiator hose? Is the clamp weak and it's coming from there? Because look, there's the most of it is right there. Will you not say? I'm trying to hold it steady. Excuse that little wobble. But I will not say it's the hose. It's not from underneath the hose. I actually see different areas, and there are two. I first saw it's just one, and there are two. And it's the wetness. Look right here, my friend. Do you see horizontal crack in the radiator and it's going down like a waterfalls? It's exactly where it is. It's one, and then maybe right here the number 2. So that's my diagnosis. Bye-bye radiator. This is very unfortunate. I feel sorry for him. He's a very nice guy. I feel sorry for giving him this news. That's at least the radiator replacement plus the cap. Hopefully the hoses are fine when you will start removing them. But obviously it's all the coolant. You have to catch the old one and you have to replace coolant with a new one. And you know the super long life, one jug of it is almost $40. So this is pricey, but I wanted really quickly share it with you as I'm going through this inspection. I just finished the engine bay. I will be lifting the baby up in the air and continue with suspension, steering, driveline and so on. But that I don't see very often. Cracked radiator, of course it's on the back, so he couldn't even see it. And he had no idea he has this leak. You have to just pay attention to your vehicle so you don't overheat this engine and don't kill it, because that will be a pity, huh? 5VZFE 3.4 liter V6 engine from Toyota. They actually last forever. If he will fix this and continue driving, I have one which will be coming with 500,000 miles to film it. I asked the owner, hey, when you will cross it, please bring it back and we will film your vehicle. Because that's a big number and they keep running. Some of them will get there without any head gasket jobs and so on. So just a maintenance. Obviously, always put your twin tip spark plugs. It's right here. Somebody just did it for him and they did it correctly. Of course, you will be fixing that seepage of engine oil from the valve covers. This is very common, but that's fine. These are small things. The engine itself really can last up to 500,000 miles without a major expensive service. I'm finished with my inspection. Vehicle was here a long time enough that everything cooled off. It's nothing hot. We are safe to finally look inside and see what's going on. It will not blow on me. I wonder if there is any visible even coolant here in the radiator. Okay, so here the rubber, it's totally fine, there's nothing wrong with it. I think this cap is pretty good. Let's see inside. Aha, yeah, I believe the fins are completely dry. I'm trying to show you, I have set up the lights. I will try to zoom in it and you will see hopefully that aluminum fins top. There is a remnant of the coolant, but they are not submerged. So we even don't know how low the coolant is in the radiator. This is serious. And now what do you do with it? Well, in the case he wants to drive home, he doesn't want any work done. It is absolutely safe for right now to just stop it with the water. There's no point putting coolant in it. I just should top this with the water, top this with the water so he can drive home. And why I'm not putting coolant? Well, because all the coolant will be replaced anyway. And this needs to be done soon. As you can see, there is that wetness. And it's not coming from here. It's not around the radiator cap. It is from those cracks which we discovered together. So now we know. And I think this owner is very lucky that he decided to get it inspected. I started with this full without you. I didn't want to film it, but guys, that was full and I'm still not here at the top. This radiator was basically empty. This repair. Now, so it took the whole 2.8 quarts to get the water up to here. Now I still have to fill up this one in the case he will not be buying this service, the radiator replacement today. Wow, that's good for him that we caught this. And this is what I meant. I like the lettering towards to me and not the other way. I hope you will enjoy this quick video. I'm in a rush, so I gotta go. Phone is ringing. He's waiting, other person coming. So this is just a quick video to entertain you, to show you where the radiator could be cracked. And I didn't smell it. When we opened the hood, the engine was hot. I didn't smell that coolant at all, and I was sniffing for it. You always do that when you have a new car. You are smelling maybe for burning oil from those valve covers, or you are smelling for coolant, and it was hidden. Only after we were looking and looking, I finally saw it there. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumb up and stay tuned. I have way more coming your way soon. Thank you for watching and have a great day, my friend.